Hi guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. The site is all about affiliate marketing, how to make money online, how to fund our sea change, whether it be a change in location, change in job, change in lifestyle, whichever it is you're trying to do, that's what this site is aimed at. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 profitable niches that you can investigate and look into as you're setting up your affiliate marketing business. A niche, for those of you who aren't really sure on what we mean by that, a niche is, in technical terms, a market segment. So it's an area of the market which you, in turn, with your affiliate marketing sites, will then target and try and make sales from that, in that area. Examples of niches are, obviously there's travel, there's, kids' shoes, there's tennis rackets, there's all sorts of things that are what we consider a niche. And as we've outlined in a number as I've outlined in a number of posts that we've written on this site, is that you need a niche for your affiliate marketing. So when you're setting up your affiliate marketing business, you build your website, you identify a niche that you're going to market to, you find products that you're going to sell, and off you go with your site. That's a very simple process, a very simple explanation of it, but have a look through the affiliate marketing for newbies post if you're looking for more information on affiliate marketing. But when it comes to choosing our niche, the things that you really need to concentrate on when you're looking at a niche and when you're deciding what you want to market from is, and a couple of things to go through here, is obviously you need to make sure that your niche is evergreen. And what I mean by that is it's something that you can continuously grow and advance with as you start to build your online business. Now, evergreen is something that people often get confused with, because if you talk about televisions or any electronics or computers or that sort of thing, we know that technology moves ahead quite rapidly. If you're dealing with mobile phones, for example, new mobile phones come out every year. So that doesn't mean the niche isn't evergreen. It just means it's actually even more so, because it gives you the opportunity to continuously provide updates and upgrades and new information to your readers. So, for example, the Samsung Galaxy phones come out every year. If you're in the mobile phone niche, you could be writing about the new phones as they come out and referring people to the stores that allows them to purchase that phone. Within your niche, you have to have a clear idea of what problem you are solving. That is something that I push quite heavily in the affiliate marketing space, and it's something that you need to be really aware of. If you're trying to solve a problem, that's when people go to the internet. Think about the things that you do on Google searches each time. I mean, before I started shooting this video, I was thinking about this, and I put in my mobile phone the last 5 things I searched on. Song lyrics, where the local Indian restaurant is, what time a local shop opens, those sort of things. So people are always looking for a problem. So if I'm sitting around with a group of friends and I want to know about a certain thing, I will search it on my phone. And that is where the affiliate marketing power really comes into it, because if I'm searching for something and I'm trying to solve a problem, if I've got your site that's explaining it all to me, telling me what's best to solve that problem, I'm more than likely going to purchase from you. So keep that in mind, because it's something quite critical. The next thing to be aware of is there any competition in that niche? Now, this is a fine line. You want to try and find something that there's not a lot of competition in. Obviously, if you're just going to sell, I don't know, kids' shoes, there might be a lot of sites that are doing that. If you're going to sell video games, for example, there's thousands and thousands of sites that deal with video games. However, if you are going to go the other way and sell something that's just got such a tiny niche that there's no competition, you need to ask yourself whether that's sustainable moving forward as well. So at the end of the day, with competition, you need to have some, because some competition means there's a market for what you're selling. If there's no market, again, no point in having a site, because you're not going to sell anything. There's a lot of things that we do with SEO, search engine optimization, which allow you to get to the head of the pack. So don't be afraid if there's competition. If you have a look in my Jaxie review, you'll see about keywords and how to use keywords to jump ahead of that competition. But you need that competition, because that means there's a market. If no one's selling it, trust me, it means that no one's buying it. So you need to keep that in mind as well. And probably the last thing, and this is something that's quite important. We can all create a site. Like if I think about niches, I can think about, okay, well, little bit of personal information here. I don't like horses. I'm actually quite scared of horses. So if I was thinking about creating a website on affiliate marketing in horses, I think, okay, well, let's start with horses. What do people need with horses? Okay, they might need saddles. So I can do some search around the internet, find that there's a few people selling saddles. There's not a lot. There's some good affiliate marketing program for saddles. So I can start to write about saddles. I can then break that niche down into, how to deal with saddle sores, under rugs for saddles. And I'm coming out with all this without knowing much about horses. But at the end of the day, that's my knowledge. So I might be able to break down and find a niche on it, but how am I going to write posts on something I don't know anything about? How am I going to maintain my interest in writing posts on a subject I don't know about or don't have an interest in? You can be 2 or 3 pages ahead of the team, ahead of your readers, if you have an interest in that niche. I have no interest in horses, so I guarantee you after about 3 or 4 posts, I'm going to run out of things to write about and lose interest in writing about it. So keep that in mind. For your site to really start to take off, you're going to need about at least 100 posts written before it really starts to rank and really starts to take off. So make sure your niche is something that you're interested in and something you want to write about. If not, you are going to struggle. And that's just the honest truth with affiliate marketing. It takes work. You need to work on it. And if you're not interested in it, it's not going to work. You see that fly flying around? So let's get to the 5 most profitable niches or 5 best niches that we can look at, or the 5 best niches for affiliate marketing 2019. I'll list them all quickly. So you've got health, you've got wealth, you've got self-help, you've got romance and love, and you've got hobbies. They're the top 5. Now they are very, very broad niches, but let's go through them all in more detail. Most of us are interested in our health in some way, shape or form. I think we've all been guilty of doing the old Google doctor and finding out that that little ache in our leg simply means that we've got every disease known to man. We're going to have to chop our leg off, but we still search for it and we're still interested in knowing about health. So health is a good niche to be in. Obviously you're going to break it down into something that you can sell on and something that interests you. So if you look at health, you think about weight loss, you think about fitness, you think about maintaining health, you think about herbal or alternative medicines and remedies. Need to be careful of those. There's a lot of essential oils sites out there that are telling you that essential oils can cure all sorts of quite serious diseases, but they are sites that are out there. So, find your niche within that market, something you're interested in. You might be, fitness for ladies who've just had babies, or fitness for men over 50, or, healthy eating recipes for families. All those sorts of things are in the health niche, and there's something that is always going to be a target. Next one is wealth. Again, people want to make money. Unfortunately or unfortunately, there'll be people that argue this, but in this world, you need money to survive. So people are always looking online for wealth. It could be this niche that we're dealing with, the affiliate marketing niche. It could be investment. It could be down to, how to get that job. A site for teenagers on how to do job interviews, how to write resumes, all those sort of things. It could be on investing for families, investing for children, the money market, cryptocurrency. All those things are in the wealth area, and they are things that you can use to target that niche. Again, a niche that's not going away very soon. The next one to talk about is self-help. If I think of self-help, I think of, Tony Robbins, Brooke Castillo, all those sort of people who obviously megastars in that industry, but there is a real lot of self-help sites out there. So if you're looking to help people with leadership, looking to help people with mental capabilities, with self-improvement, and they do, you know, sort of straddle the health and wealth niches as well. Obviously, if you're looking to help people with investment, you know, it could be self-help, it could be wealth, but it's in that area. I guess the thing to be very careful of with the self-help niche is that it is the one niche where there is a lot of scammers out there. There is a lot of courses out there that charge you $297 and you really don't get a lot out of it. So if you want to maintain your credibility and build up a good business in that site, in that niche, make sure that you do have a lot of material, that you're providing value in everything that you do. So a rule of thumb for that is that, and it should be a rule of thumb with any post really, that people can get something out of your post without having to purchase. The purchase is the bonus for them and for you. If you can provide information that can help somebody without having to purchase, then you have hit the nail on the head. A lot of people in the self-help industry don't provide that. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go into Google. This is how scary the world is sometimes. Go into Google and search internet marketing. Then go into your Facebook and see how many internet marketing self-help ads appear from all these people. Normally photos with beautiful families sitting on a beach in Bahamas or something like that. But that is where the industry is, and it's a very profitable industry if you've got something that you can provide in there. The next one is romance and love. We're all romantics at heart, I guess, and it is, again, an industry that is not going away. Humans are a social species, and we always have that love connection, I guess. The reason it's such a big industry is because in the romance and love, we have weddings, babies, online dating, obviously, all those things which are massive industries. And obviously with weddings and babies, if you mention those words, you can put an extra zero on the price of everything. Some people down the road from us the other day are getting married, and they hired a hall but didn't mention for wedding. When the owners of the hall found out that it was for a wedding, they actually cancelled them and removed them from the list and removed their booking because they didn't tell them it was a wedding and they could have added more money to the cost of the booking. So that's where the industry is. Again, some unethical behaviour in there, some scammers in there, but again, if you're providing value. So, you know, for the wedding space, for example, it might be the top 5 things that you can do to prepare for a wedding, and give them the information. A lot of people who are planning weddings actually don't know how to start it, especially this day where they're so expensive and they're doing it for themselves. So how to plan a wedding. Then at the end, you can have your affiliate links for wedding reception venues, for, you know, invitation paper, all those sort of things, but provide that value first. And the last one is hobbies. Hobbies is actually one, to be honest, that I sort of added as I was thinking about it, because I kept thinking of all these niches that didn't fit neatly in the top 4. Hobbies is a big one because people are passionate about it and they will spend money on it. So horses, fishing, I don't know about you, but I actually am not allowed to get out at the fishing shop most weekends because I can spend quite a bit of money in there. Golf, scrapbooking is another one where people spend a lot of money. My mum spends a fortune on scrapbooking. You know, those sort of things, hobbies that people are interested in, and they're the big ones for how-to. I want to know how to tie braid line with normal fishing line. I'd search that online. And if I search online and I find a site that helps me with that, if they recommend a certain braid and it's online and I don't have to go down to the shop and get it, I'm more than likely to buy in those shops. So how-tos in hobbies, teaching people how to get the most out of their hobbies, and then providing links based on the recommendation. Again, it's a very profitable niche and something that is really worthwhile looking into. So they're my 5 top niches. Have a look through the site. The link to the post is below. Have a look through and just read a bit more detail about it. As usual, if you have any questions or want to know more about a particular niche or any suggestions on niches in a certain area, please comment either below on this video or in the post, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. As usual, please click on subscribe below. Please click on the like button below, and keep an eye out for more videos in my how-to section and my information sections on Make That Sea Change. Thanks guys, talk to you soon. Bye.